What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne. So guys, we got to talk about this. I'm going to talk about a few TikTok trends, and then we're going to get into the main topic of discussion, which is that women are starting to realize that they're going to have to start approaching the men that they want. But first, I do want to address this trend on TikTok where black women are, they're basically doing this this challenge over some type of beat or whatnot, some hip hop song, where they are circling a location that they currently reside at, where black men are not interested in black women. So let's get into it. So here we go. It says POV, you from a place where black girls get no attention, and she is a very beautiful black queen. The issue is, like I said, that a lot of sisters are going to have to start approaching men, because the reality is other races of women are a lot more aggressive when it comes to dating. So they are willing to go and approach men. Oftentimes when I go out and I go to the clubs, I see that black women are more reserved, not in the reserved within themselves, because, you know, they be doing their thing and twerking and dancing and doing all that kind of stuff. But when it comes to a man, they do not want to be the one who approaches. They do not want to be the one to press up. They think that these men are just going to automatically press up. And like I said in one of my TikToks, a lot of guys are used to getting hostile rejections from black women, okay? Or when they do approach, they are met with some type of attitude or why are you talking to me? And don't act like I'm making this thing up. It's just the reality of the situation. If you are in the dating game and you've approached multiple different women, you can obviously see that there are different types of women, and their reactions are a lot different. So let's see where she's at with it. So she's in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, now let's go to the next clip. This is another sister, and it's weird that all of them are light-skinned, because we usually have dark-skinned women complaining that they aren't getting attention from black men. So let's see. Very attractive, in shape. And she circled Phoenix, Arizona as well. And I will say, if you've ever been to Phoenix, Arizona, there are some really hot white girls there. And if you are in that area, that's probably what a lot of these brothers are looking for. Why? Because they are more approachable, okay? There are negative stereotypes that hurt the sisters in the dating market, but a lot of times they do reinforce these stereotypes. Like, I'm sure if I was to go to their TikToks, you would see them using the same type of rhetoric that a lot of these other single sisters are. And that is probably why they remain single, because they're not willing to work with or get on a man's program. And this is 3 examples now, so y'all can't say that I'm making this stuff up. We have another beautiful sister, okay, a beautiful black queen, and she is in, oh man, I couldn't see it, it went too quick. Let's see, where is this? I think Washington State, if I'm not mistaken. And she says, hey, the brothers ain't checking for us out here. Like I said, a lot of sisters need to make themselves more approachable. If you think a man is just going to fall in your lap, you're dead wrong. A lot of these women feel like they don't have to approach men. Okay, like they're the prize and he has to chase me. And I'm sorry, baby, but that's just not how it works. Especially if it's a guy that you want, who's on top of his stuff, making good money and doing his thing in the world and striving for excellence. All right, guys, now we're going to break down this video of a woman who actually settled, and she said that she was interested in guys within her age range, but now she is settling for an older man. And she said that she had a very good experience with this older man, even though he probably is not giving her real commitment. So let's watch.
So I'm 25 and I usually date men that are like a year or two younger than me. I don't know why, it just so happens that way. And just thinking about dating men that are 30 plus kind of freaks me out.
Okay, so a lot of these women out here, they have their standards, but they will break their standards for a certain type of guy. This is why when they talk about their standards, you can't really take it to heart, because they talk about, oh, I want a man who's making this much amount of money. These women do not know how much these men are making. The guys that they're letting clap their cheeks, I guarantee they're not asking, oh, how much is in your bank account? How much do you make a month? They have no idea. They just think he's attractive and they're going.
I don't know why, it just does. Anywho, I gave it a try and I am dating someone that is in their late 30s. And let me tell you, it's so different and I've experienced so much in such a short amount of time.
Okay, so this just goes to show that a man's sexual marketplace value is going to continue to elevate. She said he was in his mid to late 30s, and most people would say, ugh, that he's old, he's a creep, this, that, and third. But in all actuality, now he has the pick of the litter. He's dating a beautiful 25-year-old girl, and he can probably get younger within legal age of consent and hotter. So he has options, and she's probably not the only woman that he's dealing with.
Anywho, all I have to say is, gals, don't knock it till you try it, and that goes for everything. Maybe step outside your comfort zone and try something else.
So the next video I have is of a woman saying that she is going to have to start approaching men. Now she uses some type of dumb pickup line or some like corny joke or whatnot, and it just doesn't work, and I'm going to tell you why.
I'm sitting out here by myself, which I often do, and I thought this was funny. You don't have to think it's funny. As a woman who doesn't approach guys, like I was wondering.
So you heard what she said, as a woman who doesn't approach guys. Like I said, these women are going to have to start approaching, because a lot of men nowadays, you can get booty on social media, so you don't really have to approach. Especially if you've got a strong social media presence, you will not have to approach. And a lot of these women are starting to realize that, and now they're going to have to step out of their comfort zone to approach men.
Wondering, like, if I ever approached him, like, what would I say? So I saw this cute guy walking past, like, with his dog, and I was like, what would you say to him? And this is what I came up with. Hey, how you doing? You walking your dog? Okay, so walk me.
Okay, so we always hear how women don't like to be likened to dogs or cars or any type of material thing. I mean, a lot of times when you say, oh, I want a woman who submits and who caters to me, and then they say, oh, what, am I a dog? Am I a dog? Should I start barking too? Well, now she just told a man to walk her, which directly goes against the female logic of being, quote unquote, objectified. Okay, so she obviously objectified herself and basically tried to personify herself through the dog that this man was walking. Now notice what she says next.
Walk me to the bar and get me a drink.
Walk me to the bar and get me a drink. So this is where the backwards logic comes in, and this is why you never take dating advice from a female, because literally she asked the man out. She asked him out, but you go up to him and ask him for a drink. You ask him to buy him a drink? No, that's not how it works. See, a lot of times they want their cake and eat it too. See, they will say, oh, well, if you ask me out, you got to take me out, right? You got to pay for the drink. You got to pay for the date. And I have no problem with paying for dates or anything like that. But this time, the table has turned. The tide is changing. And you just asked the man out. So now you have to buy the drink. Okay? You got to buy the drink. You asked him out. You buy the drink. You can't go up to a random person and say, hey, walk me and also buy me something. That's not how it works, modern black women. So I think a lot of these chicks have to get out of this selfish mindset and put themselves in a man's shoes for 1 second. At least try and exert some type of empathy, because for one, you can't just go up to a man and ask him to buy you something. That's absolutely ridiculous. You don't know this man and you thought he was attractive, so you go up to him and ask him to buy you something. I'd have looked at you crazy like, what? Buy you what? You asked me out. Isn't that what they say? You asked me out. You supposed to buy it. Okay? So I'm just using their logic on them. But like I said, a lot of these women are getting desperate. They're going to have to start approaching.
Is that funny or no? Like, I thought that was really funny. Okay, bye.
No, it's not funny at all. But anyways, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship question to the email down below with a screenshot of your cash app so I know you're paying your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your motherfucking name with the BS. And you already know. Reclaim your throne.
Reclaim your throne.